Hi guys, according to timeanddate.com, it is 3:21 a.m. and today is Thursday, the 15th of July, 2021. My name is Diamond. My name is Diamond and you're listening to Dearest Diamond, a Diamond's memoir. And you're welcome. You're welcome to week 16. Yeah, it's week 16. Ooh. See, today is a wonderful day. We bless the Lord. Oh God. Dearest Diamond. It's nice to be here again. So I realized that I was listening to last week's episode when I was trying to get excerpts and edit and all that, and I realized that I was such in a place that I didn't even remember to say the time. Anyway, it was 2 a.m. Yes, I started recording. I started recording at about 2 a.m. So yes, yeah, today is a good day. I know the title. Funnily, in this episode, in this week, I know what I want to title this week's episode, but it's a freestyle. Oh God. So yes, Dearest Diamond, I'm going on vacation. Hey. You guys should be happy for me, honestly. I think okay, I'm not leaving the country, but life is what it is what you say it is that it is. So yes, I am taking like a week off. I don't even think I'll be posting on Instagram during that time on Dearest Diamond. I've tried to keep up with that and I think I've really succeeded so far. But it's been good. So I don't know, somehow it's like these recording nights for me are like clarity nights. I was, initially when I started the podcast, I said I'll be dropping episodes every Wednesday. I don't know, some Wednesdays I'm able, but the thing is, I try to record it takes a lot of putting together for me to be able to record, for reasons I haven't figured out yet. Normally, I would think that I'm supposed to just be able to come and speak, but apparently it's really not like that. And I don't know. So recording nights are like clarity nights for me, and looks like I'm beginning to look forward to it. But so next week, I'm really looking forward to next week. I got this really cute place somewhere that I'm not ready to reveal. And it has, I feel like I'm going to really enjoy it. And I'll probably talk about it when I come back. I think I will. I kind of have an idea of how I want to enjoy it. There are things I want to it's kind of like for me a reset, just go and chill and just not think about regular world issues, just go and wake up, stretch, take a walk, just write, be grateful. There's some things I really want to implement, some things I've read about that I really want to implement. So I don't know, probably just do that, but no pressure, man, no pressure. I finally came around to arranging my room. You guys, pray for a girl. A girl needs prayers. I finally came around to arranging my room. And I don't know, I did, and it's okay, I guess. What have I been doing this past week? You guys, what have you been doing? I'm always talking about myself. Tell me about yourself. What have you been doing? Anyway, since you're not here, I'll talk on your behalf and my behalf. Yes, that's what I'll do. Oh god. So yes, this past week I've been watching movies. That's what I've been doing. And okay, I've also been submitting what's it called, proposals on Upwork. Yes, so I have an Upwork account where I offer virtual assistant services and voiceover services. So I've been trying as much as possible to submit proposals, for jobs that I feel like I'll be able to, do well in. So yeah, I've been doing that. I got some money this week, yeah, and as much as I try to budget, I've realized that I'm not as deeply disciplined as I want to be yet. So yeah, there's still some work to do there, but it's kind of going well. I put some money into bamboo. I want to buy my first stock. So send in your advices, guys. Send me your advices on Instagram, Dearest Diamond. What stock or ETF? Or I've kind of read a bit of, here and there, but you're supposed to do research on these companies before you buy the stock. So let's see, Sha. Send in your advices though. What do you think? I would really like to hear from you. So yeah, because as much as I realized, the issue is not there's where to investment opportunities they abound. As much as some are risky, some are not, it depends. Find the ones that are not risky, and make your investments. But I feel like where the major work is in the inflow of the cash, or inflow of the income, enough money to put out there for investments, because investments are usually supposed to be done with like a long-term mindset. So yeah, that's just it. So I'm trying to focus on the inflow and stop no longer, like, I've lost so much money in the past. I'm not losing my money again. So yeah, aside doing good with money, I've also been catching myself sleeping in how I spend. Well, it'll be alright, man. It'll be alright. I watched this thing, what's it called? This show, Too Hot to Handle, and you'd be surprised I actually learned something from it. So anyway, if you've watched it, there's this girl in it. She's called Carly, and yeah, I think of everyone who sort of grew, I resonated with her, not because she's female, but she had to grow from learning to stop projecting her insecurities on her partner, not just her partner, on people generally. And I find, and then it kind of made me think about something I read from Master of Self, where he was talking about unconditional love and all that. I would like to read it. I don't know. Okay, let me see. Maybe I'll just read 2 pages from it and try to talk about it, and let's just reason together and see what we're able to make out of it. Chapter 4, it's unconditional love for others. It says, as the master of self, when I look into the eyes of another individual, I see another authentic self, a beautiful expression of the divine. No matter where this person is in the process of awakening, I respect that his or her intent is just as powerful as mine, and doing so is an act of unconditional love. If I were to try to control this person, I will be lost in the fog and place conditions on my love and acceptance of him or her. If you see the world through the eyes of conditional love, you are by definition attempting to control others, imposing your will so that they conform to the definition of who and what you think they should be. If they don't agree to your demands, they will receive the punishment of your judgment. This is conditional love in a nutshell. But remember, every time you judge someone, you are punishing that person for not following agreements they never made. As you look back over your life, you can see that many of the relationship battles you thought were for your own personal freedom were really battles of who was going to domesticate whom. And every time you experienced a moment of anger, outrage, indignation, or any other negative emotion as the result of someone else's behavior, you created a dream of villains and victims, and you were once again caught in the drama of the party. Perceiving yourself as a victim and another as a villain doesn't allow you to see the person who is actually standing before you. You don't see their story, their past, their heartbreaks, and how all of that has impacted their life and contributed to forming the person you're talking to. All you can see through the fog of domestication is that the person you have cast as the villain in your story isn't living up to the values you think they should. But when you see another with eyes of unconditional love, you are then able to see clearly, see who is actually in front of you, a living being who is trying to survive and thrive in a world filled with domestication and conditional love. Unconditional love allows you to disagree with the choices or beliefs of others while still respecting their rights to have them. Practicing unconditional love is the art of the master of self. Once you have recognized, released, and forgiven the self-judgments that have arisen from your own domestication, you can then recognize and forgive others when they act from their domestication. The person in front of you has been domesticated, and now they want to pass that on to you because it's all they know. However, they can only subjugate you with your permission. For many people, family can present a unique challenge to seeing through the eyes of unconditional love because it is here that the roots of domestication are deepest. Often, it's the wounds that you have with your family that hurt the most, but the reason they hurt so much is because you love them. This deep love is also what will help you forgive and heal. Next to your family, your most influential domesticators growing up were probably your friends and classmates. These are the people you wanted to impress or to be like, so you often try to adjust your behavior according to what they found acceptable. And of course, you likely asked the same of them. This doesn't mean that there wasn't also genuine love present for these friends, but because you all came from homes rooted in domestication, it was all you knew, and you brought these practices into your relationships. There comes a point in life when we wake up from the dream and we begin to choose friends who accept us, encourage us to grow, and support us, and we are willing to do the same from them. But if we don't continue to recognize where and how domestication has affected us and work to spot and release it when it arises, the same patterns will develop with our new friendships. We will ultimately place conditions on them to fit into our new model, however, in quotes, enlightened we think it to be. For instance, I will sometimes hear comments in Toltec circles like, that person isn't a good Toltec, or she isn't impeccable with her word. In these cases, you can hear how the tools of enlightenment have been turned into sources of judgment, control, and domestication in all our relationships, but especially our relationships with our friends and family, where the roots of domestication run the deepest. Our job is to be aware of our potential to get hooked back into the drama of the party, to be blinded by the fog, and the key to avoiding this is to continually remind ourselves to act from a place of unconditional love. This is easier said than done, especially when the roots of domestication run deep, but there is a way. Whew, that was a long one. I read that from Mastery of Self by what's his name? Mastery of Self by Reese something. I can't really remember his name right now. Miguel Ree Jr. or something. And yeah, that part kind of spoke to me. So yeah, I was talking about Carly from Too Hot to Handle, and why I read this was because although he was talking about unconditional love towards others, he had, initially talked about, I read another book, it was his, where they initially talk about loving ourselves first unconditionally. Because until you have loved yourself, it's kind of not possible to love another person properly. You will continually feel insecure, continually project your insecurities on them. So, love yourself, really. Like, treat yourself nice. Do those nice things that you will do for other people. Do it for yourself. And yeah, I think that's kind of why I have to go away. Do something nice for myself. Just take time out to reflect and to, come back strong, better, more willing to participate in society, maybe. Because yeah, I find that I've been running for some reason. I have just been running. And yeah, recently I recognized the pattern of where I was about to start another thing, like take on another venture. Meanwhile, the other ones that I have started, I'm not even halfway through, and I was able to put it in check, and I hope that works. There's a lot of mindset shifts going on. There's just a lot. My I don't know, my head is everywhere. From this episode, you must, I don't know if you take that away somehow, but yeah, it's all good. You guys, thank you for sticking with me. To everybody that keeps listening, I don't know who you are. I wish I did, but thank you. So, I was thinking just before I started recording that I don't have any inspired affirmation, because yes, the other 2 or 3 affirmations that I have dropped prior to now were kind of inspired. I felt inspired about them. But this time around, I don't have any inspiration. So whilst I was thinking about that, this came to mind. I am kind, I am gentle, I speak love, and I am growing. I am kind, I am gentle, I speak love, and I am growing. I am kind, I am gentle, I speak love, and I am growing. Thank you guys. So see you in week 18, because I don't think I'm going to be recording week 17, but let's see how it goes. So see you in week 18. Take care, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I'm grateful. Bye.